with what I had. I was pretty limited on my energy, so I didn't do much in warm-ups, and obviously didn't go through shoot-around. Just was sitting along the baseline, just listening to the coach and stuff like that. But they got me feeling as best I could with what I had.
The energy level now is.
Yeah, just getting back. I didn't practice yesterday, so day rest was much needed. So.
How difficult is that when you're feeling that way to go out there and try to run up and down the court with a bunch of great athletes?
It's pretty difficult, but again, most of us have been dealing with a sickness before playing, so it's nothing new. But again, just got to realize what you have at the time and what you can and can't do. So coaches were really able to see what I was able to do that day. Obviously, I didn't go through shoot around, so I got a little rest and what I needed for the game. I was able to conserve some energy for what I could do during the game.
Because, most people would lay around at home, with a blanket and not do anything, and you're out there trying to run, again, with great athletes, great opponents that are trying to, beat you.
Yeah, it comes down to just wanting to play the game, and trainer Brad did a great job getting me ready for the game, and coaches were really conservative on what I could do before the game and stuff like that, so I did the best I could for the ability I was at.
How can you assess the starts right now? In the last 3 games, you guys, I think you were down 10-2 against Northwestern, 8-0 against Maryland, and then 10-0 against Illinois. What have you deciphered as kind of part of the problem right there early on?
It's kind of tough to see throughout the season-wise, because we've had games where we started well, we've had games where we started poorly, obviously, and I think it's 3 games in a row. We've got down 10-0, 8-0, stuff like that. But it starts with just having energy right off the gate. We've been doing a pretty good job of shooting around lately, just being focused on what they're planning to do, the team coming in. But I think the main thing is just being more consistent from start of games, obviously. And like I said, it's kind of tough just being consistent from the start. But again, we got to put all 40 minutes together. If we don't start the game right, that's one thing. But we can't let that carry over to the next half. We got to take what they give us for the rest of the 40 minutes and keep being consistent on that end.
Well, in particular, the last 2 games, you played at least even, if not better, than the other team for the final 30-plus minutes. And
right.
So that's got to be frustrating to some extent, knowing that if you're at least 50-50 out of the first 4 to 5 minutes of the game, you'd be winning or close to winning.
Right, yeah, and we've been watching a lot of film and just trying to assess what's going on. And against Illinois, we're getting to the basket early in the game, so it's not like we're taking bad shots, but just some defensive stops, some buckets that go in. It's a lot different story at the beginning of the game. And I think that's the case with a lot of games. We're just not executing on the offensive end to start the games. But like I said, if we don't have those bad starts to start, we're playing pretty decent to end the game. So we just need to start playing a lot better at the beginning of these games.
Okay.